season wasn't all that. But then when she
started
started
the
getting
tight dresses.
oh my God, and her long blonde hair.
Yeah, she was hot. She's my cherry pie.
And you know who else liked her? You know who was her crush? Marcy Darcy. She was a lesbian.
For real?
She's a lesbian.
Yeah, no, I know she's a lesbian. She's like a director.
I don't know.
Yeah, she's done shows and stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to think of from back in that era. I mean, I'm trying to think. No, Facts of Life. There really wasn't too many I liked. I know a lot of people, their crushes is like maybe Penny, which is Janet Jackson for Good Times.
She was in Different Strokes too.
But
no, but I think
I wasn't crazy about them. Like Alyssa Milano, I was. Winnie Cooper, I was, and all that stuff. I remember when I was young, I used to think in my mind, damn, why can't I have a girlfriend like her?
Like which one?
All of them. Well, like Winnie Cooper, because he always is trying to get her, and there was always that confusion.
We should do like they did in Weird Science.
Oh, Builder.
Builder.
There you go.
And you see the snowstorm we have? we put the bra in our head.
There you go.
And we start coming up.
That's going to be the picture.
Yo. And a drunk girl's going to come.
So, she was hot too. Kelly LeBrock, whatever the name. You know, it was one that a lot of people liked that I really wasn't so much into was Molly Ringwald. Yeah, I really wasn't that much.
I really was not
me
too
neither.
big in her.
But a lot of people used to like her, but I was like, eh.
I'm guessing because she was already like, but that's like, they were already older.
Yeah.
It's like Julia Roberts and.
What about, you know,
Demi
I used to think used to look hot from 90210, Kelly.
La Rubia.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Kelly.
But then when Kelly Kapowski came over to 90210.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Kelly Kapowski.
Kelly, there was a show that she did with Bill Bellamy. Damn, Baron, if you're listening, let me know. I think it's called Fastlane. Bill Bellamy and this other guy.
Isn't that the pay-per-view?
That's the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
But it was Bill Bellamy. They were cops. And Kelly, Tiffany, her character, she was like the boss. And then she had one scene where she kisses another girl.
Oh.
That blew up
I remember. Oh, this girl, Denise Richards. When she did that Wild Thing movie that she makes out with that other girl.
Did she make it with Neff Campbell?
Yeah. Woo.
There's another Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Oh, yeah. You got that one. Man.
I think this episode's gonna be about her.
Yo, you taking us back to memory lanes. Me and Al are gonna do Weird Science. We're gonna create like all of them.
Man.
But with a Spanish body.
A little bit of Pam Anderson.
Yeah.
A lot of Alyssa Milano. Yo, we're gonna make a sancocho.
That's what we're gonna do.
Then we're gonna dash of the young Stacey Dash from Clueless.
Ooh, yeah, Stacey Dash.
Un chin de adobo. We want a little bit of Iri Chacon in there.
A lot of Iri Chacon. It's mostly her backside and her legs.
Her nalgota, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my God.
With the high heels.
That means I'll throw a little bit of J-Lo in there too.
Yeah. God damn.
Damn. I'm gonna watch some. Let's see if I can look up Who's the Boss now.
Yeah, man, I used to love Who's the Boss. I gotta see if I can find the Wonder Years. Nobody ever talks about that show.
The Wonder Years.
Yeah.
I think that's on Netflix.
You know who I used to like, and this was maybe creep mode for me because.
Please don't say the.
Yeah.
Please don't say Mona, the mother, who's the boss.
No, it's gonna go creep mode backwards. Because I was probably in my young 20s maybe, but for some reason her eyes and her lips, Topanga. From whatever that show was.
Boys Meet World.
Yeah, I don't know how old was the age difference. I mean, she was younger than me, but that girl, I was like, I had crush.
I used to call her, I wanted to bang her.
Yeah.
Not Topanga.
Yeah, she was beautiful.
No, yeah, even now when they did a reboot of their show, it was called Girl Meets World. That they had a daughter, and she was in school.
Oh, yeah, I heard of it, but I never watched it.
But it didn't last too long. She was looking...
Yeah, no, she was
beautiful,
good, man. She was a beautiful girl.
Real good.
Then another thing, like going back to those ages when we were young, like one thing I was kind of remembering was fucking hickeys. You remember hickeys, people?
Kanye.
Remember fucking hickeys? I mean, it's been years, man, since I had a hickey, but I was thinking of a few memorable hickeys, and then I was thinking of like different ways, like the shit we used to try to do to like not show it.
Wear turtlenecks.
You wear turtlenecks, 95 degrees. You're in the summer. It's mad hot. You throw on a turtleneck. Fucking tell you, for me, my sister, yo, I need help. She'll get some fucking makeup and try to hook it up for me. Then I used to get the toothbrush with the toothpaste. They used to do it like that the blood circulates. Then I used to do it with a comb. Somebody told me like a comb.
Yeah, if you comb it down, they said.
Then they also told me a spoon, people. You put a spoon in the freezer, leave it there for like a day, and you take it out, you're supposed to put it. For me, none of that shit never worked. Like,
they even said the penny. If you rub a penny like on a surface, to make it hot, and then you put it on the hickey spot, that'll make it go away. But I'm like, you're making the penny hot, and you're putting it on the hickey. It's like you're shining it more. Yo,
I don't know, man. I used to make it worse because I used to use a toothbrush, and they used to make it wider. I used to go, fuck.
Nah, man.
Yeah, so like,
I was not too big into doing.
I wasn't big, but I mean, when I was young, I remember when I was like 14, I went to a club with my cousin, Emerald City, and I met some girl. This girl was in City College. I don't know how the fuck I told she was 19. I told her I was 16 or 17. And this bitch on the dance floor listening to House of Pain.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. She went to town on my neck. Yeah. She went to town and had 4 hickeys, bro.
Damn, this
Yo,
sounds
Buffy.
Like, this sounds like True Blood.
It was like Buffy the Vampire. That's what they used to call me in the block after that. Because, and I was young. When I'm 14, I'm getting a 19-year-old and she was hot. You don't give a fuck. You just follow the leader. And I don't mean the song, bitch.
Good one.
Yeah, man. And my neck was like all fucking lumped up. And I remember my aunt the next day, puto, smacking me in my head. Because I slept in my cousin's house. And she was smacking me in my head.
And I bet you he was laughing.
Who, my cousin? Yeah, Richie. He was laughing. But yeah,
fucking Richie.
He used to go, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
yeah, I could picture him doing that.
So yeah, that girl ate me up, man. That's one thing.
Nah, and I think at the heat of the moment, you leave the hickeys because you tell yourself you don't want to, and then
you don't. Well, when you're young, you don't give a fuck. Yeah, especially us boys, we got that hormone. We're just trying to get pussy at all costs, bro. It could be
facts.
It could be you're freezing. It's 10 degrees outside. Somebody has a gun to your head. You don't give a fuck,
bro. The missions we go to.
Yeah, when you're young.
When they tell you, I live in Brooklyn, you live on the way in Washington Heights.
I could meet you.
I could be there half hour.
Yo, I know, the missions.
And it takes you like at least an hour and a half in train.
What about the dry humping when you're young? Yo.
I have so many stories of dry humping.
Your shit scraped up
you know how many,
from the jeans?
You know how many underwears I've taken to home stained up in yellow? Because that shit dries up, nigga. It's not fun
walking. Fucking piece of evidence.
It's not fun walking around with a underwear. Not pee. It's like sticky.
Yeah, I know.
It's not fun being in the train.
Yeah,
with that shit on.
Yo, but you still be mad happy going home.
What? You can't.
You don't even sleep.
You can't wait to tell your boys. In the
block. That's what you do. You tell all your boys.
First, you go get a 40, and you be like, "Yo, guess what happened?"
Yeah, guess what happened? Like
either
Biggie,
that,
like Biggie says,
either that, or you tell them, "Yo, smell my finger," because you don't watch that shit. You don't watch the finger all the way till you get home. Yeah, because you're in the subway like that. Coño. I can't believe I did that.
That's true. That's old school too.
And we're not.
Like
it's
finger
not
popping.
It's not.
Back in the days, that used to be my thing.
It's not. The finger man. It's not. We doing it in the room. You go in the hallway, staircase, wherever.
It don't matter. When you be
like zipping the shit down.
Yo, you don't. It don't matter, man.
Look at that. I try to smell my finger now.
I was letting his finger.
I got memories
right
now.
Him back, but yeah, man. Shit. It's true, man. When you're young, you didn't give a fuck.
I remember one time I went from my block 160. And I had to go all the way to Brooklyn. And you know, I never messed around with girls from outside the Heights. Probably the Bronx was the furthest I've ever gone. But I was in high school, and this girl's like, yo, meet me in Brooklyn. It's like, Brooklyn? Come to the Heights. She was like, nah, I don't go to the Heights. She's like,
yo, no girls will come to the Heights.
She's like, you niggas
if they did,
wildin'.
Meet me in the train.
Yeah.
You had to meet them all on the train.
So, bro, I was on a mission. Because, you know, I went to Washington Urban High School.
Yeah.
So people from Brooklyn, Queens went there, and I'm from Uptown coming down. So she thought I was from around there. She's like, oh, it's an easy trip for you. You could take the L. I was like, I'm coming from over. So it took me like an hour and 10 minutes. And I'm like, Dad, I got my CD player on. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I get there. I call her on the fucking payphone. Yeah. Because I didn't have no fucking cell phone back then. my quarter, yo, I'm here. She's like, oh, wait for me there because you can't come into the projects because they don't know you.
Oh, you went to the project.
I didn't know she was from the projects, my nigga. And then when I went, she picked me up, blah, blah, blah. She's taking me to the building. Then she goes, if they say something, just keep walking. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? I told her, yo, you should have told me. I could have at least brought some of my boys with me. She's like, no, that would have made it worse. You're with me. Like that, they know not to fuck with you, but they're going to start, like, saying stupid shit. Just ignore them. That's what, if you say something, you look back, that's when they're going to go, like, wild out. I was like, all right, so she just held my hand. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So she's walking me. Yo, you know how the projects are like, it's like you're walking through little...
out. It's a maze, bro.
Dude, even to get in there was like, either you're coming from this building and there's a maze, and she's like, yo, I live in this building. I was
it's always the hottest chicks that live in the worst neighborhoods.
Bro, I was like, okay, let's go. And you hear these dudes, where the fuck you from? You from Brooklyn, nigga? I was like, she's like, Al just looks forward, don't look back. Get your fat ass over here. I was like, oh my God. And I wanted to look back because I get like heated, like quick. She's like, Al, please just go. It's like 5 of them. And she knew like 3 of them. And then she turned back. Shut the fuck up, motherfucker. And I'm like, leave him alone, blah, blah, blah. Oh, he can't talk for himself. I was like, oh. But then when she brought me back down, then they started, oh, yo, we was just fucking with you because you from... I was like, damn, bro, I could have got jumped over here enough for fucking fingering a girl. I didn't get buns, man. My finger was smelling like vagina that night. That's it.
Shit.
It was a fun time.
Lucky, man. Lucky didn't get set up because that shit happens too in the projects. Yeah, nah,
it really does a lot.
Yeah, I remember that. All the hot chicks I used to fucking meet. Where you from? I'm from whatever whole Ave in the Bronx or some shit. I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, yo, we gotta meet somewhere in the middle.
Meet me in Yankee Stadium.
For real, or we meet in a club. But yeah,
that shit's insane, bro.
Back in the days, man. Yeah, I remember those days. What about like fucking, like, is there any like funny places you ever got caught like banging a chick or anything like that that you recall?
Yeah, I never used to take girls to my house. Because my mom's always told me, yo, only bring me the girl you think you're going to be with or marry. I'm like, yo, I'm in high school. I'm not thinking of marrying.
Who knows that?
Yeah, but my mom was in another level shit. And I was like, all right. So our thing on our block was either the basements or the fucking roofs.
Yeah.
It don't matter if it's winter or summer. The roof was always full of condoms, bro. And my boys were stupid because
fucking tar.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All the roofs were connected, all the buildings. So all my boys, I had different boys living in different buildings. So once they knew one was in the roof, they'll go up different buildings.
The building, to see what they can see.
Or they'll be across the street in the other roof. Yeah. And I could see them.
Yo, imagine that camera phone.
Yo, I'll be done.
It's just crazy. I didn't think about it.
One time, one of my boys came up and he was about to smoke a blunt because that's what we used to smoke. Yo, and my ass was like out towards the door. This motherfucker went, ah, that's you? No, that's not you, ah.
You trying to change your voice? It's not me, motherfucker.
Yo, I was like, yo, motherfucker, shut the fuck up. Yo, man, you got a big ass, man. I was like, shit, man. This motherfucker fucked it up for me because she got scared. So, like, the buildings are connected. She flipped over to the other roof because she wanted to hide.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, you just fucked the shit up for me. Yo, who you with? Who you with?
Oh, man.
Is that this girl? I was like, yo, shut the fuck up, bro. Leave it alone.
It's funny. I never blazed on the roof. I always, like, and everybody used to do it back in the days. Like, if you knew one of the boys was going to the 5th floor with a girl, he's going to... It was like the hotel penthouse. It's like, yo, oh, man, he got one. He going upstairs. Like, they already knew it's a wrap, and then what they'll do is on the lock, they'll put something else. They'll put some weight from somewhere, or they'll put a chain so you can lock it up.
But we knew what buildings you're going through because some of the buildings in our block, the roof was locked or had an alarm. Like, if you push it in, it'll be a fire alarm. So there was other buildings that didn't have it. So we wanted to go either closer to Broadway because I live between Broadway and Amsterdam, so all the buildings were connected.
Yeah.
So we could either gone in through Broadway or go all the way up to Amsterdam. But if